Dan Perot, who was the chief of staff for Governor John Engler, who I mentioned was in with Bill Schuette, the Attorney General candidate. They were in Kent County and also in the Oakland County area. Now Dan Perot with the American Justice Partnership. Haven't talked to you in a while. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you this morning?
Good. I know you were working very closely with Mike Cox and his bid to be governor. What do you make just in general of the way this race has gone? Would it have been much different? Do you think that Mike Cox would have a 20-point lead now too, like Rick Snyder does?
I don't think he'd have a 20-point lead. I think he'd be ahead. Mm-hmm. And I think any Republican would be ahead, frankly. I think it's going to be a Republican year, not just but around the country, for events that have happened here under Governor Granholm's watch, but also what's happened nationally has influenced a lot of voter attitudes.
Do you find it unusual that that Bill Clinton still draws such a crowd that even the governor would say he's a great guy and that kind of thing after really all that he'd been through?
No, not really. I mean, in many circles, he's still like, the old fraternity brother rascal, that you knew in college, and he's, coming back for the weekend, and everybody wants to go see him. I just think, all the female interns better go run and hide.
Yeah, I don't get it. You think, but that is some indication that he's coming here that A, either Democrats are in trouble, or B, maybe Verge Bernero is closing the gap, or he wouldn't have included him in the deal, would he?
Oh, I think they're having him here because if they bring Obama here, it's going to hurt him. Clinton's still sort of, the memory of him is still vague. Some people like him. I think his favorability among Democrats is probably better off now than where the president is, after he's left a lot of his party to hang out to dry with the laundry. So I think it's a smart move for them. He'll raise some money for him, get some press for him as he come into the last week, and I think bringing him in will help him a lot more than, I think that ought to be the question, is why do they have to bring Bill Clinton in and not the president?
That is a good question, because he is hopscotching the president all around the country. He's in Washington State today, and if Michigan means as much, well, let's face it, not only to Democrats in the midterm election, but President Obama is going to have a re-elect one of these days, and Michigan is one of those perennial swing states, right?
It has been a swing state. It'll continue to be a swing state. Obama will need to do well here as in Ohio and Illinois, and you just see Democrats, except for the ability for him to help them raise money among their donors, are keeping at arm's length of him. You don't see any of them running on the supposed great record of Obama that was accomplished in the first 2 years, because it's been counterproductive for the country and it's been a job killer for America.
All right. Thank you very much to keep in touch. We've only got 12 days left, so let's talk again next week if it's all right with you.
Well, we'll be there, and viewers beware of their TVs. If you turn them on, you're going to see ads.
Yeah, no question about it. That is the truth. Beware, says Dan Perot, American Justice Partnership. It's Michael Patrick Shields.